I think we're on take 30. It feels like take 30, but we're actually probably on take 48. Believe me guys, I go through a lot of takes before I'm satisfied with the one that I actually want, so that I can properly convey whatever the hell it is I'm trying to say. You know, when you're a writer on your own show and you're also a producer and you have to produce content every week, you start to develop a very unique perspective. It's very rare these days that I can just watch a movie for the sole enjoyment of it, or play a video game just to have fun with it, or even review a product for the purposes of just like admiring it. And I think that's one of the things I lament about having a review channel. Mostly because I don't have that same visceral experience anymore when I watch a movie or play a game or review a product. My brain always switches on and then I'm constantly thinking about what I want to talk about. It's funny because my background is in academia, and now I feel like sometimes the whole thing about reviewing becomes an academic exercise, but in a good way. I just like to be prepared and I like to give the best review that I can. I actually had this conversation with my sister a couple months ago and I was complaining to her. Well, I'll be honest, I was bitching to her how sometimes all of this feels like work. My sister, being the person that she is, just kind of looked over at me and said, "Hey, stupid. People actually watch your videos because they want to hear what you have to say about something." And that kind of really put things in perspective. So you might be asking yourself a minute and 22 seconds into this video, what the hell does this have to do with the show Shameless? And I'm here to tell you, it has everything to do with this show. See, I've been following these goddamn Gallaghers for about 8 years now, and I've been holding off doing an official review for a very specific reason. I didn't want to trivialize this show with my academic horseshit, because it's much more than that. You see, for me, a show like Shameless is an oasis. It's an island where I can just turn everything off, hit the pause button, and just enjoy the show for what it is. I'm not constantly trying to deconstruct it or make sense of it or make it into an academic exercise. I'm just enjoying every single horrible miasma of shit that happens in this show, and it is so fucking awesome. The true strength of the show, apart from all of the drama, is the fact that this show has something for everybody. It doesn't matter what demographic, it doesn't matter what race, what religion, what socio-economic status, it absolutely doesn't give a shit, and that is the brilliance of this show. There's something for everybody, and if you got a family, chances are there's some dysfunction. And I'll tell you this right now, as much as people try to hide it, every family in the world has the same archetype. Whether it's somebody who's homosexual, dealing with drug addiction, alcoholism, getting pregnant at an early age, and probably the most tragic, somebody who throws away their future because they didn't realize their full potential. The other thing about this show is that it's more true to life than we actually realize. It's almost like art imitating life. There are issues in this show that never get resolved, and you just kind of have to get over them, and the ramifications of those things just carry on from season to season, and again, without any real resolution. And that's what real life is like. You see, you hear it, it's already starting. I'm already starting to make this an academic exercise. Yes, there are other people that have reviewed the show, and I could have written up a script and really deconstructed it, but I don't want to do that. I just want the show to be what it is. It's a raw and visceral experience, and most importantly, and here's the thing that I always get from it, no matter whether it's a good ending or a fucked up ending, there is so much catharsis in this show, it's not even funny. And ironically enough, with some of the themes that it's tackling, it becomes almost like an addiction. So I'm going into season 8 right now. I know I wanted to talk about the show, but I didn't want to do an official review. Consider this my unreview review, so to speak, which sounds really weird. But guys, if you are interested in something different, something that I think will be a very raw experience for you, definitely watch this show. It's on Netflix right now, so you can stream all 8 seasons. So this is how much I didn't want to review the show that I'm actually going to go away without saying the official tagline. But seriously guys though, I thank you for tuning in, so please keep coming back. This really helps me out. Anyways, watch the show, it's going to be awesome. And stay tuned because I'm going to be finally doing my official review of Orange is the New Black. The new season has come out, I binged it, so I'm working on that review right now. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode.